You know, something I always wanted in Mario was for Bowser to get really big and try to destroy Mario. Oh, well hey, at least in this one, he's just angry. Hey, what's up everyone, this is your boy BP Bradley, and I'm back with another video. Today we're tackling part 2 of my Super Mario 3D World review, and this time we'll be covering the DLC, Bowser's Fury. DLC was unexpected for a 3D World port, as we all know Nintendo could have just released 3D World at the full $60 anyways. But they didn't. They decided to add an entire new story to tack onto 3D World Switch port. So why don't we hop right into Bowser's Fury and see what's really made him this angry. Real quick, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you do enjoy. Thanks! So let me start it off with this. Bowser's Fury has an absolute obsession with cats, just like most people on the internet do. Trust me, you'll see what I mean. The story of Bowser's Fury is actually pretty cool. Mario is just chilling and then he sees this sludge stuff and is just teleported to an area known as Lake Lapcat. Soon after we see Bowser and he looks pretty
Oh my goodness!
So it looks like Bowser's been taken over by this sludge stuff and now has become known as Fury Bowser. But for the sake of the video, I'm just gonna keep calling him Bowser. So Mario collects a shine called a cat shine, and then Bowser falls back. Soon after, wow, look who shows up. Bowser Jr. after all these years of being an annoyed little So Bowser Jr. wants Mario's help to save Bowser. You can't help but sympathize with them. Even though these are the game's villains, we've come to love them because we've seen them for so long at this point. Mario is like, whatever, but he helps out. So from here, we see Mario and Bowser Jr. traverse Lake Lapcat in search of more cat shines, as these seem to be the only way to stop Bowser's Fury. You get help from Plessy the dinosaur to travel across the water as well. Some cat shines can only be collected in the water while riding Plessy. We soon find out that after Mario collects enough cat shines, we gain access to the Giga Bell, which will aid us in taking down Bowser. We'll get more into that later. Don't want the climax to take place right at the beginning, right? Never mind, forget that. So this game sees an interesting use of Mario's controls. It's like the controls of Super Mario 3D World mixed with the open world level design of Super Mario Odyssey. It works near perfectly. It feels like something unique, and that's because it is. We don't even have to get further into the gameplay, it's because it's literally just your basic 3D Mario controls. However, what makes this game different is the fact that we see a different type of Mario level. And here's what I mean. In Bowser's Fury, every few minutes Bowser will reappear and attack. I call these Bowser cycles. These cycles make the game extremely unique. You actually slightly fear Bowser during these terror-filled moments. Godzilla will jump all around the map and hunt Mario down, doing literally anything he can to obliterate him. It's genuinely kinda scary. The world turns apocalyptic, starts pouring the rain, and everything is just dark. You turn around and Grimlock is literally staring into your soul, ready to end you. It's scary and it adds so much flair to this game. But on a real note, it's actually pretty awesome and I love it. To end these cycles early, Mario can just collect a cat shine and once again Bowser will retreat. The reason why is that the lighthouses around the map are powered by these cat shines and Bowser will be smacked by the light. If you take a peek at Bowser during the normal times, you can see him slowly raising up. Once he reaches the top, that's when his fury is unleashed. There are plenty of power-ups in this game, basically all the ones from 3D World. We all know what they do. But, new to this part of the game, instead of holding only one item, we can hold several copies of each power-up in our inventory and can choose when to use them at any time. My only issue with that is that it makes the game just much easier. First of all, it was never hard to begin with, but having basically unlimited power-ups definitely makes life easier. Overall, it's a cool new mechanic that I wouldn't mind to see back, but maybe tone it down just a little bit. Oh, just as a short note, a second player can control Bowser Jr. as he follows Mario. Otherwise, you can choose how much Bowser Jr. will help you out during the journey. He stores power-ups, collects coins, and damages enemies. He can also use his paintbrush to uncover items hidden in walls. Okay, time out. So far, I've just mostly given the facts about Bowser's Fury. Therefore, why not give a few of my opinions before we finish the story? Bowser's Fury is a pretty solid game. I played through the whole adventure as there are 50 shines to collect as well as 50 additional shines after beating the story. So it's nice that there is even more content after beating the game's story. One of the issues I found is that the game got a little redundant toward the end. What I mean by that is the idea of collecting so many cat shines by doing the same puzzles over and over gets slightly boring. But it wasn't bad, it's still enjoyable. So those are just a few things I wanted to say before we kept going. Let's get right back into some more of Bowser's Fury's story. After we collect several shines by collecting blue coins, chasing Shadow Luigis, bringing cats to their lost mothers, see what I mean about cats, and more, we unlock the Giga Bell. As I mentioned earlier, these are the real climax of this game's story. When we use the Giga Bell, Mario turns into Supersonic Giga Cat Mario. Basically, it's a massive Super Saiyan Cat Mario. It's hilarious to even think of that. But this power-up puts us at an even playing level to take on Bowser. You then enter a melee battle with Bowser in which you use ground pounds, pick up items and throw them, and more to take him down. It even plays this epic music too. I mean seriously, this makes me want to go fight a big angry turtle in real life. Anyways, after fighting Bowser, he retreats after losing some health. We then go back to normal life and restart, collect more cat shines, unlock new areas, power up the Giga Bell again, and then repeat. Fight Bowser again, then do the same thing over again. This goes on for 3 times since there are 3 Giga Bells. We then enter the final boss against Fury Bowser. The final battle sees Mario, Bowser Jr., and Plessie take Fury Bowser on. We then see Fury Bowser lose the sludge after getting destroyed so many times, and he actually turns back into normal Bowser, except he's still huge and pretty much out of control. He then takes all 3 of the Giga Bells and thinks he's the cat's meow. Okay, that was bad. Anyways, Mario then steals them back, and sure enough, Plessie is the one who becomes absolutely massive. I knew Plessie had to be in the final battle for a reason. We then see Plessie just crush Bowser with ease, and it's absolutely hilarious. Bowser then returns to normal and we've saved him. Then, instantly Bowser Jr. is like, screw you Mario, and it's like, yeah, I kinda expected that. They then book it out of there and Mario's like, whatever. The game's story ends there with Mario chilling out with some cats and massive Plessie. I believe Bowser's Fury is a solid entry into the Mario franchise, as it is just a relatively short and fun adventure, one that some have speculated could be the future of 3D Mario games design. I am personally not sure about that, but it's totally possible. The fights against Bowser were definitely the best part, as it's just so much fun to 1v1 him at equal sizes. This is definitely great to pick up if you're craving some new 3D Mario, as you get the port of 3D World as well as this game. Honestly, these are both just fun and entertaining platforming games. So it looks like my 2-part review of Super Mario 3D World has come to a close. What is your opinion on these games? Did you like Bowser's Fury as a DLC? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. This has been your boy BP Bradley, and I'm